Banqueva. Banqueva. Sit there. On point. Hey, sit there. The boxers are here. The boxers are here.
Choboy! 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 My brothers and my sisters, they're here. Who is a president 2024? Who is a president 2024? A water store cannot fear the cold.
A man cannot be careful unless he wear white shirts and drive new car. Okay. Ngame, 1 minute.
What can come? What can come? If able tongue. And your father, me to my be what papa ke. And no go come Ghana. MPPB a whole Ghana properties fair. Do me to my be what papa ke. Eba power, do get about power and eba shiamalo. Teba fi amete awo.
Thank you. God willing, when I am voted president, I have proposed a sustainable vision to reset Ghana by introducing, we need a reset by introducing and aggressively implementing the 24-hour economy policy. If you are hearing about the 24-hour economy initiative for the first time, or you are pretending that you do not know what it is about, please cock your ears now and listen to me explain it again.
Abusi Ameda was say Abrebi Awoji Brain now show me or everyday TV at the same time or Top Light production. Me di Foster Light. Era John Mahama Ogusu Elbona Pro. Unu say Era afi mu die fi na akosi 7 December die both NDC and MPP die friends say obia Elbona Pro e campaign che say obia de na no the same tudwa say the be ya Ghana for ebetiom na ye den ya to abamom. Anumu na Era John Mahama the Obodja and Okosia Ghana Mabunu, the youth of Ghana. And then I Ochemuna Okache Mabunu say, and this Abane Badia, you are going to lay a foundation for a prosperous future for all Ghanaians, not only for a few people. I say, to say, NDC Eddie for Papa Eba Ebeboa, Ama Ubia, Watono, our Ghana. I say, and I Oche say, hey, Mabunu, our commitment to the youth is beyond, if I say, digital empowerment, because you will never be bread, they will come on, and I say, you buy the increasing access to quality education from basic education to tertiary. And I so any affordable healthcare. I just say Oko Hospital. I was say Ukeska Krabi. Any Soko Hospital there. Unkeska just say one shani and show. And I just say Obadia. Or the name of the go up come out Bobia. And I feel so maybe be a numerous jobs for all the youth. And Timobia and worry. Obianka na come on to Anthony. Now Obiantona ba Emma J plus J. Jane Nana Opokwajima and John Dramani Mahama. And Moon and Okase say okay abrana or abamwa a modern mobia mabruni be boy enunti and they sinakopon boy ebuana so baba modia obema a mabruno opportunity be brave no matter me serve because a mabruni bu how my ready some person serve or mano anytime be near the post na man panifon na fin and I say I feel be uramu de yakopon bo na say de amamunition is obehwe say or de mpanini ni bi obehwe say or de the bia kese ni bi ebehye mabruni bi nsa say be ya obetimi abadwuma na mo serve o my Ghana the sense say bra na wo so no or testi bi mu na bi mu say mu abadwuma yi typical example Sami Jamfi and mu na what was say hey the challenges are mabruni ekomu sisi ni say mismanagement of the economy and I feel corruption does our Ghana poor governance abano o say nkoye jomama say abano John Dramani Mahama say enkoyi enmu and the challenges we abeto mabruni so o say hwe Ghana for mabruni no o ma ye kra de so mo pa adwuma yo o say they are eager and ready to do work to serve to work but Charlie there's no work Omodi yomti epimpum. It's about 1.9 million youth are more Ghana has here. And they they are not educated, almost they are not employed, almost almost skills to be a Vincent Sanjuma be a omodi chichom. And say any Nyakopon Buana so badia. I say I'm going to bring a sustainable vision about resetting. About reset Ghana. I say Ghana needs to reset. We have to reset Ghana back. That is the statement of John Dramani Mahama. I say we have to reset Ghana. Now I know the reset. I know can say obey introduce 24-hour economy. John Dramani Mahama say 24 hours now come once. Say na your first time. That's what she da. Now also want to see be wasson. Now baby church mu ye. Ama obi ati ase. Enti yenko tie enchechire mu. Ana ensem bebra John Dramani Mahama.
We will lay the foundation for a prosperous future for all Ghanaians, not just a few. But our commitment to the youth goes beyond digital empowerment. The NDC Youth Manifesto outlines several key initiatives, including increased access to quality education from the basic and second cycle to tertiary levels, affordable healthcare, and numerous job creation programs. Since I launched Ghana's first national youth policy in Cape Coast in 2010, during my tenure as Vice President of this country, I remain committed to recognizing and honoring our youth on International Youth Day. And as President, I consistently hosted gatherings with young people and youth development stakeholders to celebrate the ingenuity and contribution of the youth to our country. And indeed, one of the most memorable of those occasions was the day I spent with a young cocoa farmer and his family in Asen North. We were later to come and win a historic by-election in that constituency. Also during my presidency, my government prioritized investments in youth development across various sectors, including education, skills training, health, recreation, sports, and job creation. We expanded access to skills training opportunities throughout the country, as well as to teacher and nursing training programs and tertiary education. I also purposefully appointed intelligent and hard-working young men and women to serve in my government, and they performed creditably well. Ladies and gentlemen, their excellent performance gives me the confidence to appoint more young people to serve in my government from January 2025. God willing, when I am voted president. You just saw the talent that was displayed here this morning. We have the young men and we have the young women. The National Youth Authority Act, which was enacted in 2016, strengthened the framework for youth development. And that piece of legislation streamlined the operations of the National Youth Authority. It increased youth representation on its governing board from a single one, to 3 members, and recognized the establishment of the Ghana Youth Federation as a platform for all youth-led organizations. The law also mandated the creation of regional and district youth committees to encourage youth involvement in decision-making. And importantly, it allocated a portion of the District Assembly's Common Fund to enhance youth development, addressing the centuries-old complaint of resource constraints. The challenges facing our youth: mismanagement of our economy, pervasive corruption, nepotism, and poor governance under the current administration have combined to negatively impact the youth of Ghana. Many young people are eager and ready to work, but the struggle to find employment is a huge challenge. The rising unemployment rate, which currently stands at a staggering 14.7%, was worsened by the recent banking sector cleanup, which led to widespread job losses, especially among the banking and finance professionals. Other statistics that show the dire situation of Ghanaian youth is a 21.7% youth unemployment rate. The 8 million Ghanaians who went a day without food last year. And also the 1.9 million young people, youth, who are not in employment, they are not in education, and they are not in skills training. The harsh business climate has caused numerous businesses to collapse, leading to further layoffs. The ongoing crisis is fostering frustration amongst young people, increasing poverty, social unrest, and disenchantment with the whole democratic process. The scarcity of job opportunities compels many young individuals to resort to low-paying informal work or seeking opportunities abroad, thereby exacerbating the brain drain that hampers our national development. And if you go to Nigeria, they call it jakpain. To jakpa means to run away from your country and go abroad. This reality perpetuates inequalities and undermines social stability, as the potential of our youth remains untapped. To tackle these issues, I have proposed a sustainable vision to reset Ghana by introducing we need a reset by introducing and aggressively implementing the 24-hour economy policy. If you are hearing about the 24-hour economy initiative for the first time, or you are pretending that you do not know what it is about, please cock your ears now and listen to me explain it again. This is a policy that is not peculiar only to Ghana. A 24-hour economy will enable one job to be shared across 3 shifts and employ 3 persons, providing job opportunities for 3 workers instead of 1. And that is what my intelligent, eloquent younger sister, or should I say my daughter, explained as 1, 3, 3. This policy aims to drive economic growth, improve service delivery, and create jobs in both the public and private sectors, and will prioritize the needs of our young people. And for the policy to thrive, the government will have to invest in security and public safety measures, including recruiting additional personnel, enhancing street lighting to promote nighttime economic activity. Essential components of the public sector's 24-hour service, that is for the public sector, would include a 24-hour port and harbor, 24-hour customs service, 24-hour banking service, 24-hour vehicle licensing service, and 24-hour passport services, amongst others. I also intend to incentivize the private sector to operate 24 hours, and targeted sectors in the private sector would include 24-hour agro-processing, 24-hour manufacturing, 24-hour construction, 24-hour sanitation and waste management, 24-hour transport services, 24-hour financial institutions, and 24-hour retail and tourism services. Aside from incentives that will be provided for these businesses that will sign up for the policy, increased demand will be driven by deliberate government procurement of locally made goods, an expanded export drive under the ETLS, which is the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme, and the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. This will absorb the increased supply of goods and services that we do not use locally. These enhancements will create decent, well-paying jobs and training opportunities for you, our vibrant Ghanaian youth. Empowering our youth through digital skills. My younger brothers and sisters, ICT is vital to our 24-hour economic policy. We will equip young people with digital skills and job opportunities, including the 1 million coders program that I referred to previously. The Accra Digital Center was established under my presidency to facilitate jobs for you, the young people. We will decentralize the center to other regions, and these centers will train students and unemployed graduates, enabling them to capitalize on digital job opportunities. We will work with the telecom companies to reduce data costs and deploy free Wi-Fi in all our schools and selected public places. And we have the capacity to do this. With fiber, with satellite internet, we can provide free Wi-Fi services to all our public institutions. My dear Ghanaian youth, the 8-hour work system that we currently operate is woefully inadequate to generate the production, the productivity, and well-paying jobs that are needed to revive Ghana's bankrupt economy. They are also inadequate to produce enough jobs for our young people. As I stated during my John Mahama live virtual event some weeks ago, extraordinary times require extraordinary interventions for exceptional results. Ghana is experiencing extraordinary hardships, and the youth are also choking under the yoke of these hardships. This being the case, the 24-hour economy initiative is the best and most extraordinary pathway to generating the decent and well-paying jobs that our young people need, the jobs that our young people are waiting for. We will create an enabling environment with deliberate policies for business, companies, and government institutions to operate 24/7 in a 3-hour shift system to stimulate job creation. I'm determined to provide the necessary incentives such as favorable tax, cheaper and more reliable power in order to encourage this. We'll also provide financial support through the Ghana Exim Bank from our oil revenues and the Women's Development Bank, amongst others. And this is why the Trade Union Congress described the 24-hour economy initiative, and I quote, as a great idea that could be the game changer for youth employment. And also note that the Ghana Federation of Labour, the Chamber of Local Governments, the National Union of Ghana Students, and the IEA, amongst many other well-meaning Ghanaians, have spoken favorably about the 24-hour economy initiative. We shall not fail them. We shall deliver to exceed their expectations. And we will create the jobs that you young people have been waiting for. And when these jobs are created, none of you will be left out. But let me say at this point that before I left office in January 2017, my government, through the NDPC, that's the National Development Planning Commission, had developed a 40-year development plan. And this 40-year development plan had captured the 24-hour economy initiative. So it's not like a new initiative. We had thought about it already in 2017. My children, my young brothers and sisters, elections have consequences. And this is why you must vote wisely for change on December 7th. You must vote for John and Jane, and also for your NDC parliamentary candidate. Because we need a healthy majority in Parliament to be able to carry out the programs that are needed to provide jobs for our young people. I'm resolute in my commitment to establish a dedicated ministry for youth development. This ministry will centralize the coordination of youth initiatives in Ghana. It will facilitate job creation, it will promote entrepreneurship, it will provide scholarships and enhance youth participation in decision making, while ensuring the effective implementation of the National Youth Authority Act. Despite various initiatives, a significant gap still exists between the skills offered by educational institutions and the demands of our job market. Only about 10% of our young people receive formal skills training, and thereby hampering their employability and their economic prospects. This current situation is detrimental to innovation and economic growth, and particularly affecting artisans and craftsmen who need access to modern tools and training. And therefore, to address these shortcomings, the next NDC government will partner with religious bodies and other non-governmental organizations to invest in diverse skills development programs to enhance the economic opportunities that are available to our young people. And so, the National Apprenticeship Program, which is NAP, and the expanded TVET centers will provide skills upscaling for youth who do not progress to the tertiary level. Political bias and nepotism have tarnished the recruitment processes within Ghana's security services and our public sector. This undermines trust in public institutions and creates disillusionment amongst our youth. Under my leadership, recruitment will be decentralized to ensure equitable representation of all our citizenry within the security agencies and our public services.